Hey, this is Brant with Vintage Statements, and today we've got this large dresser that we're gonna redo. So follow along. Alright, overall this dresser's in pretty good shape. We had a track that was broke here, and so we're letting that glue. We're gonna remove all the hardware. We're gonna pull all the drawers out, check the subframe, make sure there's nothing else that's damaged on this. Then we're gonna scuff sand this, and then we're gonna chalk paint white it, linen white. We haven't done a chalk paint for a while, so I thought I'd throw that back in there. We'll paint it twice, well, probably just 1.5 coats. Chalk paint really covers well. And then we'll scuff it up, give it a vintage look, and then we'll finalize this piece. So let's get started by ripping out all these doors and pulling the hardware off. Alright, overall piece looks good. We re-screwed in all these, made them nice and tight, so that's going to help out the drawer sliding in and out really nicely. Removed all the hardware. Now what we're going to do is sand this piece down. So we're going to have to hand sand some of the curves, and we can use the dual on the straight areas. So nice light scuff. We're just removing any contaminants on it. Looks like there's some sticky stuff. Quickly over it. Chalk paint, they say you don't need it, but I still sand. I think it helps out a ton, and I got the equipment. It doesn't take very long. So sand all this down, then we'll wipe it off, vacuum it out, get all this nice and clean, and then we can start painting, which will be the fun part. Get a nice transformation out of this piece. So 80 grit, here we go. Alright, so we've wiped it all down, vacuumed it off, and now we're primed and ready to start painting. So for today's project, we're going to use Rust-o-Liem chalked linen white, chalky smooth finish. Got this at Home Depot. After taxes it was like 21 bucks. A typical quart of Behr Prime would be about 11 bucks. So it's a little bit more expensive. I've never used Rust-o-Liem's chalk paint before, so we're going to give it a try, see how we like it, and if we like it, well, maybe we'll use it some more. So let's get started. It says 1 full coat should do it, but we may do some touch-ups just in case. So I'm going to say 1.5 coats on this thing, and we can progress. All the drawers, all that big frame's got to be done. So let's get started. Alright, we put 2 layers of paint on with that Rust-o-Liem chalk paint. My review of it real quick is, I don't like it. It says it should take 1 coat. I put 2 coats on. I still think I could use a 3rd coat if you were trying to go for solid. For us, we're going to scuff it up so it's going to work perfect. The real question is how durable it is. And we'll find out by scuffing it up, and also just the wear pattern of it over the first year of it. But overall, I'd stick with the Behr Prime and Paint. Go with whatever color white you want. All the varieties there. You get the same results, maybe even quicker. So what we're going to do now is we're going to scuff this down, do the edge work, going to give it a nice farm style look. old 80 grit sandpaper, and well, you'll find your own groove, and so will we. So let's get started. Alright, we've sanded it down, vacuumed it out, and now what we're going to do is apply our wax to this piece. So we'll just start with the frame here, work our way down, then we'll hit all the drawers, and then we can start putting the hardware back on. Varathane finishing wax, old sock. Alright, here it is completed. We used a Rust-o-Liem chalk white, linen white, 2 coats. We scuffed it down to give it that nice farm style look. We waxed it, and well, I think the end result's pretty amazing. That nice white farm style should sell well. And well, all the drawers, all the hardware still works nice on it. If you like this project and many of our others, subscribe to our channel, like us on Facebook and Instagram, and well, we always appreciate a comment or two.